The other day, if Devin, you would be so kind as to bring up the email we got from Dr. Phil. So Dr. Phil's assistant sent me an email, and actually didn't send me the email. Matter of fact, she actually sent it through my website. As I feverishly search, I'm just going to look for Dr. Phil here. So he sent me an email. Dr. Phil's producer, I guess, Allegra Harrington, she sent this through the website, through DonovanSharpe.com. And she says, hello, I am writing on behalf of Patrick Farrelly, or Fairley, producer on the... It says, hello, I am writing on behalf of Patrick Farrelly, producer on the Dr. Phil Talk Show. Patrick is putting a show together about masculinity in 2020 and is looking for people who feel strongly about this issue to take part in a debate on our show led by Dr. Phil. If this is something you are open to, I would love to schedule a phone call with you and Patrick today to discuss in more detail. So, we're actually going to send Miss Hennington the link to this particular video. We're going to send her the link to this video, obviously starting from where I begin to talk about her. With all due respect, Miss Hennington, fuck no. No, not a chance. Let me explain something to you, Miss Hennington. We're not stupid, right? Like, we're not stupid. I know you reached out to Sandman. I know you reached out to Rollo Tomasi. I know you have, and you've probably reached out to other people in this community to keep it YouTube friendly. But what really shocks me is that you, Miss Hennington, and Patrick Farrelly, and Dr. Phil McGraw himself, for you to think I would be dumb enough to come onto your show and literally be walking into a buzzsaw, walking into an ambush. This is not going to be a debate, Allegra. This is not going to be a debate. You know it, and I know it. This is not a debate. Bring up the letter again, Dev. Bring up the letter again. Let me just point out to you like what's really going on here, just so she knows. So she says, putting a show together about masculinity in 2020 and is looking for people who feel strongly about this issue to take part in a debate on our show. This is not a debate, Allegra. This is an ambush. And guess who is going to be in on the ambush, Allegra? Dr. Phil himself. You cannot have a debate unless there is an objective moderator, Miss Hennington. Dr. Phil is not an objective moderator. Now, I will tell you this, Allegra. I will tell you this. Dr. Phil agrees with this community. He would never admit this out loud, right? If he sits down in a meeting with you and all your little girl power enthusiast friends, oh no, absolutely, that Rollo Tomasi, he's a misogynist, that Donovan Sharpe is a misogynist. These people have absolutely the wrong idea about what it really takes to be a man. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. And I know this is a bad Dr. Phil impression because I don't really know what he sounds like. I know he said...
sound like Bill Clinton.
No, this would sound like Bill Clinton.
Okay, you got
I do not believe in misogyny. Anyway, but Phil McGraw would never admit that he knows the truth about women. He never would. And you want to know something, Miss Hennington and Mr. Farrelly? Neither would I. If I'm Dr. Phil, I'm not going to bite the hand that feeds me. Okay? Because get this, here is something, Miss Hennington, that your boss and Steve Harvey and on a lower level, Derek Jackson and Matthew Hussey have figured out. It is far more profitable to tell people what they want to hear than to tell people what they need to hear. That's the game. Your boss's audience is women. Dr. Phil he was picked by Oprah. What, do you think he's going to get on the Dr. Phil show and start telling women they need to lose weight? Of course not. Now, he's got his Dr. Phil family and weight loss journeys, but no. Dr. Phil never tells these women, hey, the reason you can't find a man is because you're a whore and you're a fat ass. That's why. No, he's not going to say that because he loses his audience. And listen, I've said this before. If I look like Derek Jackson, I might actually be Derek Jackson. Like, real talk. Like, dude, Derek Jackson is a bona fide millionaire many times over. Why? Because he has figured out what Dr. Phil and Steve Harvey and Tyler Perry have figured out. You cannot be honest with women about what they really need to do to secure a high-value man here in 2020. It's just not profitable. It's just not. Women can't handle the truth. They can't. Men can handle the truth. That's why this community exists. But women cannot handle the truth. All of that said, for you to think that I would be dumb enough to come on to Dr. Phil's show and just walk into this ambush, for you to think that I'd be like, oh, Dr. Phil, I can get all the publicity I want. No, this is not. No. The way you guys cut and edit, you guys are going to come in here, you're going to try to make me look like this evil messiah. No. Not happening, Allegra. Not happening. What you're going to have to understand, Miss Henningsen, and I want you to tell all of your people this, and Dr. Phil McGraw himself, because he's this big, tough country boy. I like Dr. Phil. I actually do like Dr. Phil because I know that Dr. Phil knows the truth about what's really going on out here in these streets with relationships. And by the way, tell Dr. Phil, congratulations. Congratulations. He is set for life by telling women what they want to hear. Not going to be a part of that. The only way that I would agree to come on a debate is if there is an objective moderator, number one. Number two, I got to know who I'm debating against. Because what you were trying to do, you were trying to invite me onto the show for a debate. It wasn't going to be a debate. It was going to be me and 6 women. And then 600 women, or however many women are in your audience. That's what that was going to be. I was going to have, dude, you were going to have women one by one come up to the mic. You're a misogynist. You hate women. You live in your mother's basement. Did you ever get laid? Did you lose your virginity yet? Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. I just can't believe they actually thought I would just be like, yeah, let's get. Unbelievably stupid. Unbelievably stupid, man. So yes, Miss Henningsen, the answer is no. And you can tell your sellout boss. Listen, man. Listen, Dr. Phil's a sellout, but you listen, man, I can't blame him for selling out. I can't blame him for selling out.